Why is it so hard to stay fit? That's what I'm going to talk about this morning. Now, before I got into the man coach and the dad coach and what it was before, I used to work with guys online in terms of getting them fit and in shape. That's what I used to focus on. That was my main, if you like, attraction. Ex-Royal Marine physical trainer, getting blokes fit. We had a great program, great nutrition program. And all the guys that would come through, only ever half of those people would ever really show up. And the guys that did show up would get incredible results, right? In terms of the way that they looked, the way that they feel, the way that it was changing life. But what I was becoming frustrated is why the other 50% weren't showing up. Why weren't they maintaining their fitness and their change for the other guys that did show up? Now, when we want to get fit, it's usually because something's happening. Whether it's a summer holiday, whether you want to look good by the pool, whether it's Uncle Jimmy's fucking wedding. And what ends up happening is that you have this goal, you have this mission where you show up and you go and do all your training and you manage all of your calories and you're like, I'm fucking, oh man, look at me, I'm a god, look at my six pack, look at my chest. Then Uncle Jimmy's wedding comes and goes, the holiday comes and goes, and you just stop. You just stop because there's no more mission. Now, one of the biggest issues that I see in men, having worked with men for many years, is the lack of consistency in training, in physical training. It's like a roller coaster of being on it, off it, on it, off it. This, for me, is a combination of not being in control of their lives in terms of time management, in terms of how they're handling their day, how they're handling their responsibilities, how they're handling the work-life balance, dealing with all of the pressures mentally and emotionally. And all of those factors end up becoming a huge distraction to being consistently fit, to staying consistently strong. So I changed the game. We went to the dad's coach and then we changed it to the man coach. And then I changed the program from, I'm not going to teach people how to get fit and how to eat well. What I'm going to do is teach people how to control their time, their energy, how to be more productive, I was trying to avoid the dog poo on the floor. How to focus more on their mission, on their long-term aspirations, on what their initial goals are, on planning. So more control, more organisation, more planning, more focus. And the byproduct of that would be that guys would still be able to maintain high levels of fitness consistently, high levels of nutrition, not even high levels, guys, as well. Just standard fitness, standard regimes, standard ways of living that raised their own standards. And that's what we changed to. So we ended up doing the 28-day challenge. We changed the game in terms of the program. So what we work on now in the program is actually understanding where we've come from, actually understanding the triggers that caused us to be in that position in the first place, understanding what our 10-year vision is, understanding how to handle ourselves and put ourselves first in our morning routine, in our transition routine. How do we switch off? How do we switch on? How do we create rules in our life to live to, create order, create organisation? It's like a random dog here just following us. How do we manage our time daily? How do we manage our time weekly? How do we create a 90-day plan? And we changed the game in terms of education, in terms of teaching guys actually how to organise their lives, rather than their lives organising them. We changed the game. And I think that is exactly what is the most important things in terms of you taking control, in terms of how you stay consistently fit. If you want to stay consistently fit, you've got to change the habits, the routines, the structures, the pattern of thinking, the mentality, and start organising yourself first. Because if you are not organised, you are not going to be in control or consistent with your fitness. If you feel you are one of those people, we have had thousands of guys come through the 28-day program. And next week, for 4 days, we're going to be releasing early bird places where you'll save for yourself £100. £100. Think how much porn you could buy with £100. Gotta really hope no one's wives are watching. You'll be invited to a private group Zoom coaching session with me pre-course. So you get to ask me questions, we'll have some banter for an hour. We discuss how the program's going to work, we discuss what you're going to need from it, how you're going to get to where you want to be. And I'll even throw in an extra week. So instead of it being 28 days, you'll do 5 weeks. It will be 1 week prep week, straight into your 28 days. It's got to be the bargain of the century. If you want to do that, if you want to be on there, on this link, on this post, when the video's finished, I'll put a link on there. It will put you on a priority list. And people that are on a priority list will get the £100 off. It will still be advertised on social, but people will only get £60 off. And you won't be invited to the Zoom group link, okay? So it's worth being on there. I'm not sending you emails every single day. You're not on my daily email list. You're simply just on the early bird list. And I will pre-warn you when we're going live. We go live on April the 1st. I think it is Thursday, April the 1st, for 4 days. And you have 4 days to take hold of this opportunity. We start May the 1st. So you've got plenty of time to enjoy Easter, come back from Easter, fucking go balls deep on yourself, if that's a possible thing to do. Anyway, I hope that helps, give you some clarity, give you some understanding, based on my own experience of how men work and how things work, and I will hope to see you on the other side. I shall see you tomorrow for Rise to Thrive show. Okay, just a reminder that the link is on the post. Make sure you add yourself on there, guys. You've got to make sure you put in your details and add it on there. Details of the 28 days is on there. It's the brochure to read through. Oh, it's hard working up that fucking beach. I'm going swimming.